Welcome back, you beautiful birds, to the Falcon 24 broadcast. Today, we have exciting news ranging from more college dates to another poll, including a safety video about COVID-19 made by Kalani's very own news writing class. But first, we have to congratulate these amazing people for their amazing achievements. Congratulations to these groups who placed in the top 3 for their events at the Science Olympiad Regionals. Yay! They competed against 8 other teams, including 2 teams from Iolani, 2 teams from HBA, McKinley, UH Lab, Moanalua, and Castle. Great job, Falcons! Here are our teams from Kalani High, and I apologize if I butcher your name. Dynamic Planet at 2nd place with Jiali E. Liu and Kiana Ejercito. Protein Modeling at 2nd place with Ashley Kaya and Hinano Tsuchiya. Designer Jeans at 3rd place with Devin Young Pak and Sarah Kong. And Orthonology at 3rd place with Devin Young Pak and Hinano Tsuchiya. And now for our broadcast. Are you planning to go to a college for 4 years and then a medical school for 4 years after that if you want to become a medical professional? You smarty. Then here are some dates for virtual college meetups. On March 7th from 8 a.m. to 12 p.m., we have the STEM Fair at the National NACAC Virtual Fair. Here's the flyer. Nice. On March 2nd from 2:30 to 3:30 p.m. is the Cal Poly San Luis Obispo virtual visit. On March 3rd from 1 p.m. to 2 p.m. we have UH Hilo virtual visit. And on the same day from 2:30 to 3 p.m. we have a UH Hilo virtual visit for admitted students. On March 5th from 2:30 to 3:30 p.m. we have Likkyo University. If any of these virtual visitings pick up your ear and whisper a sweet melody into it, then you can go use this QR code to go into the College and Career website. And now for the class and leadership news. For AP students and those who want to take AP classes next year, all AP contracts must be turned in onto AP Classroom. If you do not turn in an AP contract on Google Classroom, or if you do not have an AP contract, you cannot take the class. All AP contracts must be turned into the AP teacher. And for those of you in the class of 2022, this is a reminder for the PTP, or the Personal Transition Plan. This is due March 12th for those who want to go off campus, and March 28th for those who won't go off campus. This is a requirement for graduation, so make sure to go onto the Google Classroom for class of 2022 counseling for more information about PTP. For the class of 2021, these are updates from your student council. Class shirts are ready for pickup, so if you haven't paid or you already have paid, please pick them up at 8:13, either at recess, lunch, or after school. As for this week, you have an event. Hooray! So check out your email or the class Instagram account at 2021 Kalani for this week's Gimme Gimme event. If you have any more questions, please email the 2021 leadership at kalanihs.org. And that concludes this week's broadcast. If you have any news that you would like to have announced, please email us at falcon24@kalanihs.org. For more dates and expanded information, you can also follow our Instagram. Bam! And yeah, that's it for this week's bulletin. Go Falcons! Hello! I have come from the future to tell you about this week's and last week's poll. You see, last week's poll, the one that you've answered on our Instagram story, the handle being right here, that question that you guys have answered was, is mint chocolate ice cream really that good? And I am proud to say that the results are, it is good, as said by 92% of you. To those 8%, well, I guess you're gonna have to get better taste in ice cream. And to prove my claim, here are the results from our very own Instagram story. Now, for this week's poll, March 6th is going to be National Oreo Day, and for celebration of that, we have themed our question around this holiday. Now, what is the question? The question is, do you eat the cream of an Oreo cookie or the cookie of the Oreo cookie? Make sure to answer that poll on our Instagram at FalconKalani24_ on Instagram, and let's see which opinion really matters. We'll find out soon.
Keeping Kelowna as safe as possible means we all need to do our part to slow the spread of the virus that causes COVID-19 in our school. Feeling safe and comfortable is the most important concern for our community right now, and we all need to work together to follow the safety guidelines. A lot of you may be asking, what are the safety guidelines? Everyone, no exception, must wear proper face masks, keep 6 feet apart, and practice good hand hygiene. So let's talk about each of these 3 things individually.
Your mask is not a substitute for social distancing. Masks should cover your nose and mouth and should be in place at all times, including in hallways, walkways, and grassy areas, except when eating or drinking. When you remove your mask to eat, you should not be within 6 feet of another person. Avoid crowds. The more people you are in contact with, the more likely you are to be exposed to COVID-19. Remember that people without symptoms can spread the virus. In classrooms, school buildings, and bathrooms, forget what you learned in kindergarten, no sharing. Keep your hands to yourself.
Wash your hands often with soap and water for at least 20 seconds. If soap and water are not readily available, use a hand sanitizer that contains at least 60% alcohol. Cover all surfaces of your hands and rub them together until they feel dry. Monitor your health daily. Be alert for symptoms. Watch for fever, cough, shortness of breath, and loss of smell or taste. Take your temperature if you experience any of these symptoms before coming to school, and do not come.
Sticking by these measures ensures our safety, and if followed long enough, a return to normalcy. Thank you.